In this video, we're going to work with something called inch power, and the idea is you have a very short distance over which to generate all the force that you're going to get out of the strike. So, because Tai Chi likes to work in pretty close range to mid-range, you don't always have as much time to build up the momentum of a strike that you would have if you spent most of your time out here and you could lunge into your strike when you did your strike. So if I'm out here and I can lunge into that strike, I have a larger distance that I can cover and build up momentum through that whole motion. Well, if you're in close working with someone doing push hands or sparring and you just happen to be in close and your fist is close to them and you have an opportunity to strike, it's really handy to be able to generate power in that short distance instead of being like, oh, I'm close, but I have to go far away so I can come back and hit. Because you wasted a bunch of time and you'll probably lose that opportunity if you spend all that time coming back here to go back in. So being able to release that Fa Jin, that explosive power, over a short distance is a very useful skill in Tai Chi and in any martial art. But it's something that Tai Chi kind of prides itself in to a very large extent. So the exercises that I have my students work with to develop this short range power, at least for striking with the hands, is very simply like a 1-inch punch type of exercise. So you would start in kind of a 4-6 stance, a high 4-6 stance, and you would just put your fingertips against whatever it is you're going to strike. Then you would close those fingertips, and that gives you your distance, and then you use your body motion from the root, from the lower dantian, through the hand to develop the force that you need for that punch. So it's a really simple exercise that can work well for developing that, and then you can start to apply, once you get the principle down, you can start to apply that to other types of strikes. So again, it's here, close. I'm pretty much just facing this, and I'm going to twist to get that push. So from here, twist. From here, twist. And do it that light or lighter as you're beginning. Just make sure the motion is coming from down here and out, not up here. You're not pushing with the arm as you do that. You're pushing with the body. And it gives you a little bit more. Again, you want to be as relaxed as possible. Obviously, while this is going on, your arm needs to be a little bit tense to hold its structure, but you don't want to lock it up and make it like this iron bar as you push through, because that's a lot of wasted energy that we don't need to waste. So from here, gently touch with the fingertips, close, and push through. Again, here, close the fingers, and push through. Both feet remain flat as you practice this. You aren't going to rock forward, bring the heel up. They're going to stay flat. Your feet don't move. Your body moves. So those are grounded. They're solid. You use the lower dantian and the waist to direct this power. And then as it comes out, the fist is expressed in the back. So that's with the closed fist. I also have my students practice this with a palm, because while punching is really important, a lot of the strikes that you do with a closed fist can also be done with a palm. And I find that a lot of people don't really have very well conditioned hands, especially when they're starting martial arts. So punching isn't necessarily the best route to go when you're beginning, because your knuckles aren't conditioned, your wrist isn't strong enough, and you're more likely to hurt yourself. If you just use the butt of the palm for your strike, then it's a lot safer for you, especially while you're learning and developing your skills and your strength and your conditioning. So you can practice this with the palm as well, setting up that same distance. Turn the hand so your palm is facing the bag, and push in using the palm. From here, turn and push. Obviously, this gives you more than an inch. If you want to, you can move even closer and do it from there. That's up to you. But the idea is close range. So whether that is actually an inch or if it's a couple inches, the idea is over that very short distance, can you generate enough power to really do some damage, to really make someone feel the strike that you put instead of just like, gently pushing them. from the waist, this. And again, when you start, it doesn't have to be hard, it just has to be from the body, from the waist, from the legs, from the lower dantian, not from the arm. It's not this. You see how my body is completely still and I'm pushing with the arm? I can still make the bag jump around a little bit by doing that, but it's not a useful skill that I'm developing there. I'm just learning to push with my arm, and everyone already knows how to do that. So in order to generate some really good power, you want to put your whole body behind it, and that's the skill that you're trying to develop here. So from here, twist. So remember, with this motion, it's got to be a body motion, not just an arm motion. Stay as relaxed as possible. Use the lower dantian and the hips to give yourself that whipping action we talked about way at the beginning of this series. And start really light. Make sure that when you do these strikes, whether you're using the fist or the palm, that you do it very gently. And that's all you're really after at first. Just bump the bag, make sure that your body is doing it. And then later, you can put the oomph into it that will develop naturally as you get more and more used to this motion. I hope you found this very useful. Thank you so much for watching. In this video, I want to talk to you about a product that I've been using for a lot of years now, something that I absolutely love. And if you're into taking supplements, you will probably absolutely love this too. It's called Daily Complete, and it's put out by a company called Pure Trim. This is what it looks like. And the reason I love this so much is because, one, it's a liquid, so I don't have to swallow pills when I take it. Two, it has over 200 nutrients in it. So instead of taking several different supplements, trying to get the same amount of nutrients that I can get out of this bottle, I take 1 ounce of this and I'm done. Now, this is one of the products that I used extensively while I was over in China training, and I think it was invaluable for me for keeping my energy up and making sure I was getting proper nutrition while I was doing strenuous training all day long. Now, the last thing that I really like about it, it's awesome, is it's just simple to take. So if you're like, all right, it's time to take my supplements with my lunch or whatever, you literally just open it up, get a little ounce glass out, pour yourself an ounce, done, swallow it. And that's it. You're done. You've taken your vitamins for the day. Another nice thing is it tastes pretty good. It basically just tastes like oranges and a hint of vitamin flavor to it, if you know what vitamins taste like. So anyway, I hope you try it out sometime if you're into taking supplements. If you're not, I still hope you try it out, and I hope you learn to love it as much as I do. Daily Complete.